Greetings, gamers, and welcome back to Public Gaming Community. I'm your host, Rekka, and oh man, we got some news. Not a DLC, just news. And of course, it's from a game that I still don't have, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get it, but that is Tekken 8. So Tekken 8 had a Tekken Talk, basically a routine that they've been practicing to keep us updated with any information or any news and updates that they're going to be installing in Tekken 8. But before we get into that news, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Let me know your thoughts. If you saw Tekken Talk, what were the highlights for you? I'm going to get into some of the interesting things, and I'm going to skip over the not so great things. Well, of course, they spoke about the DLC roadmap, not the characters. We're going to focus more or less on what's happening. So they mentioned a story mode DLC, which is really interesting because I don't believe Tekken ever had something like this, where Harada actually tried to explain it on Twitter. Basically, long story short, it's a story mode that will integrate even the DLC characters. So we will see how the DLC characters do it. It's not going to be like a random cameo. We want to know how everybody's doing. And I think that's really awesome. They're also going to be adding some updates to the Tekken shop. And you can now buy costumes, all kinds of cute little doodads, different hairstyles for those costumes, classic costume. And it looks like they'll be in collaboration with Uniqlo. So that's pretty cool. Last but not least on the boring news, but exciting, the next Tekken Talk will probably be in March. And if I had to guess, this is probably going to be them talking about Tekken World Tour. But last and not least, they showcase Eddy. And I will admit, Eddy's new capoeira kind of style feels a little different. Eddy also has a new install buff that kind of reminds me of Jamie, which kind of unlocks new abilities for him, and it'll create these little green rings around his leg. But I have to say, Eddy looks really great. Well, that's all I have for today. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Are you excited about Eddy? I am actually excited about Eddy. But being in a character in the franchise for 20 years, still not feeling the fact that he's a DLC. Cut his price. Do something about it. Let's start that conversation down below.